Alrighty, everybody. This is Lissy the Bold. We are in Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. And last time I was on, we just entered into the Forlorn Swords area. So let's get back into that. As I said before, you know, and I have probably about 700 hours of playtime in this game, but I still keep finding new stuff. So, you know, it's pretty immersive. I did park here inside of this cave. If you remember last time, there was a mechanical man down in here. So I wanted to start out in the cave. All right. Good. It's still daylight. Okay. So Karadaka told me to meet Gerfan. So that's where we are heading to. We are here. And this is where we started at. And this is where we are going to. So we're going to continue on this road for a while. And I'm pretty sure this is the direction I'm heading in. Yes. Oh, fast travel point. We want to walk by this. Always important to get those. Okay. There is a bad guy over there. Let's see if we can dig this up. The Iron Morning Star. Very nice.
I was fading. I was happy fading.
My sword is yours, now and forever.
If the curse is broken, then why do I feel the pull?
Okay, another one coming.
I remember dying. I was at peace, I think.
He actually moved me aside. That was interesting.
I am glad to fight by your side once more.
I was fading. I was happy fading. Have I been called or have I wandered?
All right, what do all these guys got? So they are dead Dollaritas. And remember, as I said once before, every time you make a choice in this game, it affects how it plays out. So the fact that I get different things with this character as compared to others is because of the choices that I have made.
For Avalon! For Arthur!
For Avalon! For Arthur!
I was eating. I was happy fading.
And I think that's Bartok that's talking.
Greatest honor, my king.
You wear his shadow. Is that why I came?
Okay. Now there was another creature up here. But I'm not sure where it went to. It just kind of like disappeared into the mist. There it is.
To fight by your side, Ezreal.
We bled for his dream.
You know what?
I wonder if you still.
It may be more reactive to lightning.
Your trust humbles me, my king.
Yeah, lightning seems to be doing well with it.
The man who stayed was the one who watched over me.
Level 56. Now let's see what it's got in it. Glacial Husk, the Sleepwalker. So he's a new monster. I kind of vaguely remember him last time I was doing a playthrough. So, and pardon me 1 second, I am going to close a blind in my room because it's casting a glare on my screen. It's making it really hard to see what I'm doing. So, just 1 second. All right. So let's see here. I think I'm still going up this hill. Yeah, I am. But there's a house right here. So I suspect we probably should check it out. See if it's a safe haven place. Yeah, we can rest in here. Okay. All right. Now that it's daytime, let me bring up some of my peeps. All right. Runner. Okay.
It's crawling with monsters up there, isn't it? I'm hiding here to get my strength back before moving on.
Yeah.
They call me Runner because I'm a fast runner. If I were still with my tribe, I'd have introduced myself as Shabba. But Scarin the Skin Taker gave me that name, and I just got used to it. He's the top dog around here. After I joined him, he called me Runner. Said it was for how fast I run away from a fight. He's one mean son of a bitch. At first, it seemed like we all shared the same idea, uniting the Del Rita, even the nameless ones. But over time, he started losing it. He sees conspiracies everywhere, trusts no one, stuff like that. I think the power got to his head. I've heard it happens sometimes. Not really. My greatest sin was being a Gunvolder who survived. None of the other tribes would take me in. They think my survival goes against everything the Del Rita stand for. Can you believe that? As if surviving is beneath the Del Rita. Who needs us dead? Only the worms in the ground. So I joined Scarron the Skin Taker's band. We were like a family, until Scarron decided there was no place for me in his ranks. Out of here. Anywhere. The farther the better. I've got just one last piece of unfinished business keeping me in these lands. But I need a lot more strength before I finish my mission. And all these monsters sure aren't making things any easier. I want to get rid of Scarron the Skin Taker. He shouldn't rule over anyone, and he certainly shouldn't try to unite all the scattered nameless under his banner. But if he succeeds, the way he is now, he'd have us attacking our own brothers. I've had enough bloodshed. One Eye's off to his war, and word is that Durfhan wants to call the moot and go to war with Camelot. Or with One Eye for going after Camelot. Either way, it ends with us spilling more of our own blood. I don't give a shit what you think. I want you to hunt Scarron, because he deserves it. And if he's killed by a non-Rita, it'll be even more of a humiliation for that son of a bitch. If he's gone, I'll be able to go back to my people. To have a normal place, not just some shack in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I feel like saying, unlucky. Rest up, I need to go. Alright, I'll hunt Scarron the Skin Taker for you.
That's what I like to hear. Bring me his head.
Nothing like a
I'll see you
woman
when I
doing a
go
man's
back to
job.
the village. You won't be disappointed. Don't you worry about that.
The jaws of justice. Alright, am I still heading in the right direction? Yes. Alright. There's some bandits over there.
Serving you has always been the greatest honor, my king. Blade and sword. Both are yours, Arthur.
I was fading. I was happy fading.
Whee! Ah, you know, that's why I mark these as not for children. Is because of all the blood splurting everywhere and stuff. You know. I mean, I love this game, but I don't know that I would recommend it for anybody who's impressionable. It can be kind of gruesome.
I failed once. I will not fail again.
I knew someone like you once. Carried the world the same way. I remember dying. I was at peace, I think, if only for a moment.
He's a nimble little shit.
Away my sins. For
He's got him. Oh. Who are these guys tied to?
One last chance. I shall not waste it.
I knew someone like you once. Carried the world the same way.
I don't want those things.
You wear his shadow. Is that why I came?
They need to.
I was happy.
God, look at all the arrows in him. Oh, hey, I can take him off of him. Get back over here. Hey, Jackal. Boy, he just. That's wild. Okay. All right, let's see here. There's a shrine here. Druidic shrine. Yeah, we definitely got enough of that. Nice. All right, let me set up my bonfire. Oh, Arthur. Have you ever encountered a construct before?
Never. Until now. Seeing it through your eyes. A truly fascinating phenomenon. It only proves how little we understood about the Four Dwellers. Sadly, our encounters with them were limited to the battlefield. We knew they created helpers for themselves, but their use appeared strictly military. We saw creatures that dragged the bodies of fallen Four Dwellers off the battlefield, like great hands retrieving their dead, or living beacons that revealed the location of our camps. But this construct seems even older. It must have been created before we ever arrived, back when they could explore their lands in peace. Lands we had to wrest from them, just to survive.
Did you ever suspect that anyone came to Avalon before the Four Dwellers?
We had no time for such speculation. As you know, survival in this hostile land was all that mattered to us. But now, with the construct's claim that they might have been the fathers of the Four Dwellers, it does give one pause. Who knows? Perhaps humans, too, might one day learn to coexist with the weirdness. But first, we must give them the time, so they may have a chance to find out.
Alright, let's level up. Okay. Perception, sneak damage, critical chance. Yeah, I think I want to start getting everything leveled up higher. Alright, endurance, health. We have increased max health. And each enemy killed increases your physical damage by 5% up to 50%. Healing resets the counter. And then each enemy killed increases your maximum stamina by 5 up to 30. Healing resets the counter. Increase your physical damage by 1% for every 10 points of missing maximum health. So I think we'll go with this. All right, and then we're not doing anything in this tree. Been working on this tree. General buffs is what I'm working on now, that in combat. Perception, critical hits, also working in this tree. And then, of course, practicality with statuses, crafting. Okay. Alrighty. So, I believe we have to go across the bridge. And not very good people over here on the bridge. These are all enemies.
Where's the man who stayed?
Gotta be careful because, you know,
The one who
they're
walked
shooting
over
arrows at me.
One last chance.
Oh, okay, I need to
Do not waste it.
eat some food or drink a potion. Okay, coin, champion's lung spear. Gotta be careful too what I pick up because I don't have any place for quite a long time to get rid of this stuff.
One last chance. I shall not waste it.
Have I been called or have I wandered?
Yeah, I'm gonna start stacking lightning up on this guy. He's a real pain in the butt.
Fading. I was happy fading.
Whee!
Your trust humbles me, my king.
If the curse is broken, then why do I
So he's
feel
called
the
Scrap
glow?
Iron, which is interesting. I think his body just went over the side. Yep. He went way down there. Okay. Oh, I thought there was a different way. Nope, I can't get up there. I mean, there is a pathway if you can get up there. It's not really worth falling over the side. Ow. Hey, don't hit me. Ouch.
You're no match for our band.
Do what? Hey, that guy's still shooting arrows, people. Go get him.
Did I ask to return? Or did someone else need me? You wear his shadow. Is that why I came?
All right. All right, and if I remember correctly, I think we gotta go to the right. Yeah. We'll come back to the frozen lake later. I think our friend that we keep running into is over there, sitting and fishing. All right, what's over here on this side?
Where's the man who stayed? Where's the one who watched over me?
Yikes. That thing hurts. Brimshade?
We bled for his dream. I wonder if you still believe it.
Dang. All right, let's see here. Eat some food. All right. Emergin, the Four Dweller. Born on Yule Night and cleansed by the river, he was marked by destiny to become the Archdruid of Avalon. The luck and prophetic abilities, he became entangled in the unfathomable twist of human fate. He vanished into the snowy wilderness, seeking knowledge of the giants. All right. Oh, now we do have titanium. Okay. Iron ore. All right. Am I still? Yep. Going the right way.
I knew someone like you once. Carried the world the same way. You wear his shadow. Is that why I came?
Serving you has always been the greatest honor, my king.
Where's the man who stayed? Where's the watched over me?
For Avalon! For Arthur! Blade and sword. Both are yours, Arthur.
Okay. What's this guy got? The Dancer's Crest. Volker Berserker helmet. Alright, and Meteor. All of these things are really good for leveling up your gear.
You're gonna want these for keeping up for the kids.
Maybe, yeah.
I knew someone like you once. Carried the world the same way.
I failed once. I will not fail again.
Bertolac? Where did you go? He was just here. I know he was.
Serving you has always been the greatest honor, my king.
Alright, cook 'em all.
I knew someone like you once. Carried the world the same way.
Pathetic. I don't remember if I climbed up the sword last time. Okay, that's one of the villages, but it's not the one I need to go to. I need to get over here. Well, let's try it, see what happens. Worst comes to worst, I fall off, I die. If I remember correctly, there's not a really good way to get over to where I need to go. Can I go all the way up the giant sword? Nope, certainly can't. I had hopes. Yay. Oh, yes, this is the Great Nest. Yeah, I think, yes, Merlin's tomb is up here, if I remember correctly. And they state that you should be level 75 by the time you enter it. So, okay. Now I need to figure out another way. Off of this place. So apparently that wasn't the right way. But I did need to unlock it. That way I can go back over there. So it'd not be a good place to find a four dweller standing here in front of me. I mean, this sword is stupid insane in size, and I seriously doubt that even the giants would have wielded something this big. Okay. So we came up the elevator. The land slugs. meteorite stone.
Blade and sword. Both of you.
Another one of those brimshade things.
We bled for his dream. I wonder if you still believe it.
Man, it's hard to see that thing in the dark.
Trust humbles me, my king.
Things are really nasty. Oh, hey. There's a fast travel. All right. Iron. Another one of these. Oh, I guess the elevator's down. Okay. Oh, hey, I'm almost there. All right. Protective barrier.
I sensed your approach, my king. I, Gurfan of the Gunvaldir tribe, salute you as my forefathers decreed. Ah, so you're still speaking with your own voice. Good. At least I won't have to bother with that formal drivel Camelot loves so much. Tell me, how does it work with the two of you? Does the king speak through you sometimes? Or is he just a passenger in your head? Will he ever come out and talk to me face to face? Or does he just sit there quietly, never getting involved? Either way, I've got a few things to say to him. Not exactly polite ones. Ah, so he won't be speaking. Still too weak, is he? Not surprising. Well, then give my regards to the old man. Tell him the Gunvaldir tribe stayed loyal to the old treaties right to the end. The same can't be said of the Camelocians. A pack of cowardly dogs without honor. I hope Arthur's squirming in your head, seeing what his beloved capital has been up to. Normal ones, honorable. He entrusted us with the forlorn swords and his crown.
Kill me last. Hello, this is Lucy the Bull. Hi. Glad to see you. Thank you for watching.
Why? He's barely gotten his life back, and not even all of it. Does he have a death wish or something? There's a passage, sure, and if you're Arthur, it will open for you. Go ahead if you think you're strong enough. Nobody's gonna stop you. But let me warn you, it's not going to be an easy journey, or a short one. Well, the giants are asleep, at least on the surface. But below, what if they wake up when they see Arthur? I doubt they'll be happy. And if the giants weren't enough, there are still the monsters and other surprises. The legends about this place make it all pretty clear. If I were you, I wouldn't go in there. At least, not until you're sure you have the strength to handle what's hiding inside, or without the blessing of the tribes, as agreed 600 years ago. You'd know that if you remembered our agreements, Arthur.
Blessing of the
Yes.
tribes.
The funny thing about our king, as you may already know, was that he was pretty sure of himself and his abilities. He knew he could march in there, grab his crown whenever he wanted, so he didn't sweat when he made a deal with our ancestors. He said he'd come back for his royal hat, only if the kingdom was in a dire situation, and if all tribes agreed to let him. Traditionally, this was meant to be done during a moot, an assembly of the tribes, and I'm calling one, so we can help each other out, if you're up for it.
Okay.
They won't. Our tribes aren't exactly known for getting along, and gathering them all in one place at the same time. That's almost a miracle. But now they've left Gunvelder in its time of need, and they're ashamed. And that's even worse. That's why you have to shame them even more, so that they have no choice but to come here or risk their honor. And if they say they won't come because, then you'll deal with a because, right? After all, you're the king, aren't you? Well, I need the chieftains to come here because we have to agree on a united front if we're going to fight Camelot. And I want to make damn sure that we fight Camelot not as a solitary tribe, like hot-headed One-Eye once, but as a united force. But I'm worried that something might be keeping them from leaving their villages. I'd like you to look into it.
Okay.
Exactly. There's only one sane course of action, but you do you. I'll be waiting. I'm not going anywhere. As a Gunvelder, I've got nowhere to go anyway.
Alright, let's see here.
An eye for an eye. There's no other way. Does that surprise you? I was the one who honored the old treaties Camelot violated. I was the one who tried to convince One Eye not to throw people into guerrilla warfare, but to organize a proper military campaign instead. But for that, I'd need united tribes. And getting us all to work together on our own turf? That's proven to be exceptionally difficult.
Alright.
If you ask me, I got scared. The giant in our village started glowing. Maybe waking up, maybe coming alive. Whatever it is giants do. We were glad, though the other tribes, not so much. They envied us, no doubt about that. And that's probably why they didn't lift a finger to help when Camelot invaded our lands. Us, the Dalrita, we have changed. We're a shadow of our ancestors. But we were not the first to raise our weapons. Well, you see, the giants for us are a bit like gods. We call them our protectors. It's a tradition dating back to the battles of the Age of Legends. The Dalrita befriended the giants long before Arthur ever did. There was peace between us, even when we stood on opposite sides of the war. We honor them because we believe that when they awaken, they will repay our care with their protection. It's good to have allies like them.
Alright.
As of now, 4. The Volker, the Svein, the Ulfra, and the
And I've
Tainted.
never been able to get
Each
all
one with
4
its rule,
tribes. I can get
each one
3,
with its
but
problems.
never all 4.
The Volker were our berserkers, Mather's chosen warriors, unstoppable in battle. But Mather abandoned them, or so they believe. Now their rage is dulled, and they're slipping into despair. If we don't reignite their spirit, we risk losing them entirely. The Svein are hunters and guardians of something ancient, what they call a god. Forest devilry, if you ask me. Dangerous enough for us to keep our distance. The Ulfra are warriors, the best of us. Or they were. They've gone silent. No word from their chieftain, no sign of life near the haunted keep. I fear what might have befallen him. Mages, clever but strange. Their power is real, but their methods unsettling. They see the world differently. Useful in a fight, but don't expect to understand them. Still, strength is strength, even if it's wrapped in riddles and sparkles. Each tribe carries a part of our legacy. If we are to stand together again, we'll need them all, even the ones who've lost their way.
All right.
King Arthur. His presence clings to you like a shadow, unmistakable to those who still remember him.
Oh, hi, Sylvian. Yeah. Hope you're doing well. All right. Let's go over here.
War never makes sense. It is a tool for survival. Had I refused to wage war against the Foredwellers, humanity would never have survived on Avalon. So if Gurfhanna declares war on Camelot, Avalon will once again drown in blood. But don't ask me what I think of it. Through your eyes, I see that Camelot is no longer the place I left behind.
Okay. What did the
When I gave
capital
the
look like?
forlorn swords to the tribes of the Dalrita, there was nothing of substance here. A few abandoned giant caves, the occasional lone pillar. Nothing more. What stands now must have arisen after my time. And I must admit, I'm impressed with how they've made it their own. Their resilience speaks for itself.
All right. I don't think I have any points. Nope, I don't. So I need this one, and then I gotta get this one. Excuse me. Okay, let's make it daylight so we can see where the heck we are going. All right. So we have spot number 1, Sir Bertiok. And then we have our battle mage. And then we have Sir Gawain. And then Sir Lancelot. All right. Quest. Okay, let's see here. I think what we should do is go over here this time. And I think I want to go up here to see if there's a way to get across to this area. Okay. Without going over the void. I never have really ventured up here to see. Oh, of course. Just one big massive void. But yeah, this is Merlin's place. And then there used to be something up here in the tree. I don't know if it's still here. Nope. Doesn't look like there's anything here anymore. It seems like there should be some way to get down there from here. So that's the village that's asleep. Okay, so we need to go back over there. That'll be the easiest one to go through. All right. Elevator going up. Remember, when I first started playing this, the elevators would not hold you. You would literally just fall through the floor to your death. Is there a fast travel? Oh, hey, there's that guy again.
Let this blade wash away my sins.
I knew someone like you once. Carried the world the same way. I knew someone like you once. Carried the world the same way.
Blade and sword. Both are yours, Arthur.
Right over the side. All right. I don't remember how to get over there. Oh, looks like there might be a pathway. It only goes to there. All right. Oh, hey. Who's this guy? Let me get back up there. Not seen him before. Doesn't mean he's not been here, but I just haven't seen him before. Ulf.
Who goes there? Is it you, Fuska? I'm Olaf, senior journeyman of the Stone Warden's Brotherhood. It's rare I meet anyone from outside the tribes. I've never set foot beyond the Forlorn Swords, so my knowledge of the wider world is limited. And now, as you can see, I'm here to stay. So tell me, what brings you to us? Or perhaps you prefer I share some wisdom instead?
Let's see here. The voice of the tribe sent me to summon the chieftains to a moot. I don't feel like explaining myself. I am seeking King Arthur's crown. And let's see if he's in a jovial mood.
Then you carry a great burden, and an even greater danger follows you. Perhaps it's for the best that I won't live to see the day you decide to pass through the gate. The old stories about the one who claims the crown are grim. Even among the Stone Wardens, we don't speak of them often. The eldest brothers say that whoever dares claim the crown and steps through the gate will bring calamity upon Avalon. What kind of calamity? No one knows. Or perhaps no one wants to say. That's all I can...
I'm Turd. We just got back from my granddaughter's daycare graduation. Oh, nice. Then we went to a local diner before coming home. Sounds like you had a lot of fun. All right. You mentioned Fuska.
A brave young woman
who worries about me a great deal. She stops by every now and then to tend to my stone-bound body. A good girl, though if you ask me, she worries far too much. I'm not dying, after all. I'm simply entering the stoned sleep, and that's far better than dying. Nothing happened. This is the process of stoned sleep. It's my choice. I've chosen to leave this world on my own terms, surrounded by my brothers. The men you see here, frozen in time, are my ken. Each of them embraced the sleep, just as I do now. I know our customs may seem strange to outsiders, but trust me, there's no greater honor for a stone warden than to merge with the land we've served.
Hmm.
I forget sometimes. Those outside the tribes don't know our ways. It's no secret, so I'll tell you. Stone sleep is how we unite with the land we've worked and protected. It's the highest honor. A chance to become one with the soil that sustained us. We believe it grants a kind of immortality. We are the noblest of orders, forged from the strongest miners and smiths. Our history goes back to the earliest days of the Dal Riata in the Forlorn Swords. We serve the land and its hidden treasures. Only the most skilled and devoted are welcomed among us. There's no room for aimless wanderers. We're born of the land, sustained by it, and in the end, we return to it. That's why we embrace the stone sleep.
Let's see here.
We've never accepted anyone who isn't Dal Riata. Not in living memory, anyway. Darvan sticks to traditions like moss on stone. So don't hold your breath. That said, the world's changing. Not necessarily for the better, just shifting. Like the ground beneath our feet is moving, and we can't stop it. We used to say, the world will end before we let outsiders into our ranks. Maybe we cursed ourselves with those words. Don't take it personally if Darvan decides to make an exception for you. I trust his judgment. And if he does, the rest of the Brotherhood will fall in line.
Nice. Okay. So it looks like I've got to follow this path. And whose house is this? Yeah, because I got to go over this way. Burgess and Eagle's home. Okay, let's go in there. We did. I meant to say tired. Oh, okay. I kind of wondered if that was what the word was that you were looking for. It was very airless in the graduation room. That really was hard on me. We got lots of pictures. Yeah. Yep. I can understand that feeling. I'm starting to struggle with some issues with having problems from time to time with catching my breath. All right, who's home? Workbench. Okay. Nobody upstairs. Requires stoner ski. Oh, yes, yes. Okay. Yep. Yeah, because his wife is locked in that room. She's a little bit of a wackadoodle. All right. Looks like a fast travel.
Your trust humbles me, my king.
I was fading. I was happy fading.
Let's see here. Huh. There's some kind of weird bridge down there. Elevator pass. Okay. Uh-huh. All right, so we're at the top, going down. And yep, you can step off of those things. I've done it. There's just nothing up there to make it worthwhile to step off of them. All right. Okay. Oh, there's one of those things again. Yeah, go get it.
We bled for his dream. I wonder if you still believe it.
I am glad to fight by your side once more.
If the curse is broken, then why do I feel the pull?
The pole. Wow, looks like a good sturdy bridge to cross. Whoa. Almost didn't land on that correctly. Come on, guys. Go over there and kill it. That's what you guys do. Really? Get off your butts. Well, I'm getting behind you guys. I don't know why they won't fight. There we go. Shrine of Krokmaw. Requires 3 skins. Well, I would have had my 3rd skin if it hadn't gotten knocked over the side. And I don't see it. Okay. Let's trigger this thing. There we go. Now let's go out here and see what this thing is out here on the edge. Really? It's a chair. Okay. Very bizarre. Can't even sit in it. Like I said, they've... Whoa! Ouch. Well, go get them, guys.
One last chance. I shall not waste it.
I knew someone like you once. Carried the world the same way. Where's the man who stayed? Where's the one who watched over me? I was fading. I was happy fading. I remember dying. I was at peace, I think, if only for a moment.
Iron.
Where's the man who stayed? Where's the one who watched over me?
Your trust humbles me, my king.
I think the last time I was over this way with another character, I actually had some type of weird samurai guy that met me. It's kind of an interesting fight. He is he shows up, he's a unique Stone Warden's Vault. Okay. I don't know that I've been in this. Uh, yeah, I don't think I've been in this yet. The door remains locked. Only a specific key can grant entry. And apparently I don't have that key. So definitely some place to come back to. Actually, I'm going to take this moment to take a real quick break. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Let me check my messages here real quick. All right. Okay, let's go back outside here. Okay, yep, we're going up the rickety stairs. What the heck is that thing? Bottomless. The heck is that?
Blade and sword. Both are yours, Arthur.
Well, get to it then.
Thank you, my king, for granting me a chance at redemption.
Ouch.
You wear his shadow. Is that why I came?
It's like my guys are a bunch of chicken shits. They won't get off the ledge and go down there and fight it. Whoa. Did it just try to grab me? Oh, well, of course. It also falls off the side of the mountain. Uh, it is the one bad thing in the game about the hirelings is they cannot seem to navigate or figure something out on their own. Oh, that's right. This is that new weird waterfall thing. Because I think I can either go up. I don't think. Can I get up any higher? Or is this it? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, they put this in. There's was a lot of complaints about not being able to figure out how to get up there. So you put a waterfall in it, you swim up. Like so. It's crazy. Alright, what's this Druidic Shrine? What? There should be a fast travel point somewhere. Though I'm not seeing it.
Greetings, walker in the weirdness. Your presence heralds the end of our vigil.
What vigil?
My tribe longs to dream Mother's dream. It is our greatest desire, our deepest happiness. Mother told Senja, schooled sister, when the one who walks in the weirdness arrives, then your time will come, my children. You will fall into the sleep, and we will be together forever. Everyone aids Senja in her dreaming, except Chieftain Ingvi and your humble servant, Schooled. Because of this, Mother's grace flows upon us all, and Senja's sleep remains strong and true.
Yeah. So everyone's asleep except for you and your achievement?
Yes, walker in the weirdness. Thanks to you, they will fall into true sleep. May Mother's light shine upon the moment of your arrival. Mother is everywhere. You can see her image there, towering over our lands. We long to surrender to her. In her warm embrace, we will find eternal shelter.
Don't know how to tell you, dude, but you're being lied
It is
to.
not worthy to reveal Mother's secrets, not even to the walker in the weirdness. If Chieftain Ingvi decides to tell the walker more, then it shall be done.
And there's supposed to be a fast travel. And if I remember correctly, I don't think you can get into any of the homes. Except for this one. Okay, let's Let's see here. Flour. Hey, they're all going to sleep, so you know, why not? Cooking pot. I need to make some more foods. Let's see here. Hmm. Mother's pie. It's a very easy one. Doesn't give you much health, but man, you can get a lot of money off of it. Excuse me. All right, let's see what we got. We're at 172, 206 pounds. Arch Druid. Movement speed multiplier. Armor relic. Okay, I think this is enough food to tide me over for some time. Okay, so I have 11 of those now. It's a nice little home. I keep asking the creators of this game if they'll put a home availability somewhere in this area for us. All right. All right. Nobody home in this place. Aha. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I'll eventually be coming up to speak with this giant. And it's the bird we have to let out.
You are here. I am Ingvi. May my stature not surprise you. For the Thoid, it is what you bring to the tribe that matters. I am my tribe's. I've heard the members of the. How do you think you can help us? Can you do more than walk the weirdness? Can you walk through dreams too? If that's the case, I won't stop you from entering. Mother will decide if you're of use to her. But don't you dare harm her, even if you can. If you do, you'll have the entire Thoid tribe against you. That much I'm sure of. As you wish, Walker in the Weirdness. I won't make any decisions about the dreaming until you return with answers. Or the will of the mother.
It gladdens school to see you here, for it means we draw ever closer to Sonder. Behold the dreaming, our true home. Walker in the weirdness. As I greeted you in the waking world, so do I welcome you once more. The world that withers is no home to us. It is a fleeting mirage where nothing holds, nothing remains. There all crumbles, without meaning, without end. But the dreaming is eternal, and it has a purpose. The deepest of all layers, Sonder. When your arrival ended the vigil, the dreaming began. The final phase of our dreaming is Sonder. Sonder is the moments when we shall become one with Mother's dream, forever entwined. Sonder is also a place, deep within the lowest layers of the dreaming. There at last we will be safe, far from the world ensnared by the weirdness. Ingvi believes you may unravel the burdens that weigh upon some of the Thoid. Without freeing them from these burdens, they cannot enter Mother's chamber, where each of us must drift into ever deeper dreaming, until at last we reach
Okay.
life, unfulfilled duties, feelings that tether the soul, keeping it from sinking into the dreaming's embrace. Each of us carries burdens. Once, we of Thoid would end our vigil and return to wakefulness, striving to cast off these burdens through but your arrival. Ingvi's burden is to guard the village of Thoid, to safeguard Mother, and to ensure that all members of the Thoid tribe journey towards Sonder. She awaits the right sign. When it comes, only then will...
All right.
You, don't just stand there. Help me find Veilkin. I know that filthy swine is hiding somewhere around here. We have to find him.
Let's see here.
A filthy beast. A mongrel who tried to put his hands where they didn't belong. Oh, how I wish I had cut them off when I had the chance. But he fled. And now he's entered the vigil, and I will not let him go any further. If he dares try to harm her again, I swear... Senya! I swore to protect her, but I failed. I chased Veilkin from her bedside, then from the tribe, but he still managed to worm his way into the vigil. I need to find him. As long as he's out there, Senya will never be safe, and I will never be able to join her in Sonder. Because I saw him. I tried to give chase, but he's surprisingly good at slipping away in this place. He cannot be allowed into Sonder. There is no place for the likes of him among the dreaming. His very presence would be like poison.
Okay.
Good. I'll wait for you here. Bring me his head so I can finally dream in peace.
She doesn't want much.
You are the walker in the weirdness. You walk where few dare. I don't feel worthy of asking for your help. I need help. Not for myself, but for those I have failed. My mate Sidara, my friend Bodil, and I went to the Giant's Barrow. We sought knowledge, a sign that we still walked toward Mother's dream. But what we found instead was ruin. Bodil, our companion, did not return. And Sidara, the White's touch took hold of her. She's no longer herself, not truly. Find Bodil. End his suffering. And Sidara, she still sleeps, but her soul cannot rest. They must be freed from this curse. Then, at last, we will have peace. We will join Mother in her sleep. Bodil's earthly vessel might still be in the White's lair. As for Sidara, she sleeps in our hut, beside me. I feel her. So close yet so distant. Please, bring back my loved ones. Free their souls. Then, maybe we can find ourselves again. Join the Mother.
All right. Let's see here. I think there's another person over this way.
Ho ho ho, you're here. Munvarth knew you'd come, even before we headed to the Mother's chamber.
Okay.
He's my friend. My raven friend. I mean, he's a raven. Feathers, wings, a beak, all the raven things. And he's the reason I'm worried. Well, not really him, actually. It's my stupid head, always forgetting things. Before I entered the Mother's dream, I told myself, Yarnsver, remember to let Munvarth out. And Of course. I forgot. Damned useless head. I'd rip it off my shoulders and toss it into the abyss if I could.
Alright.
Yeah, he talks to me a lot. And sometimes he says things that make me really wonder how he even knows them. But funny thing, you know, that could actually be... Oh, that would explain why I forget everything. You will. I do it myself, but I can't go back anymore. For Toids, dreams are a one-way journey. Both Munvarth and I would be forever grateful. Here, this is the key to his cage. It works like any key. Just stick it in the lock and turn it. I hope I can travel back to the waking world. And please, make sure to apologize to Munvarth for me.
Alrighty.
Behold, Walker, this is one of Mother's earthly faces. She watches over us now in the dreaming, as she once did in the waking world. I believe Mather watches your path with great intent, as do I.
My sword is yours, now and forever.
Bertolac? Where did you go? He was just here. I know he was.
I failed once. Not fail again.
I was fading. I was happy fading.
Alright, so Vertilac now is dead.
I need to speak with Ingrid. But ever since the dream began, she must hear this before it's too late. That's exactly the problem. Sunder is a trap. No one can go there. Especially not Ingve. Please, The Giant Mother, the one we believe to be Mather, wants us to become her children. To surrender ourselves to her care. But why did we ever assume she was Mather? Our mother goddess was a warrior. She gave us the strength to stand against adversity, to unite against those who seek to destroy the Dalriada. And what is this dream, if not turning our backs on our kin? On the other tribes who still fight? Are we to crawl under Mother's skirts while the world burns? Sunder is an escape, and now I see it clearer than ever. If we are on the verge of... I don't know if it'll be enough, but you have to try. Tell Ingve that Rune reminds her of the duty of every Dalriada. The Giant Mother... I know my plea must sound desperate. But if that is the...
Okay.
Have you found him? Have you killed him? Oh, thank Mother. Senya is finally safe. Thank you. Walker, that means the vigil will soon end, and we will all be together. And I will see Senya again. I do. I swore to watch over her in her sleep, and it has been an honor, but I miss her presence. I miss the sound of her voice. She's so still when she dreams. I wish she would smile again. Have a good sleep, I guess. Thank you, Walker in the weirdness. Now that wretch is finally gone.
Alright, so now we gotta go back out. Alright, let's see here. I believe the bird is right over here. Okay. And then I can return to tell him, okay. Alright, that's the house right over there. Give me about 10 minutes.
The throne. My beloved. The throne. The room. My beloved.
I knew someone like you once. Carried the world the same way. One last chance. I shall not waste it.
We bled for his dream. I wonder if you still believe it.
All right. Actually, I think I will stay in this house because it's a good spot to end tonight's program. So let me go back inside. And then next Wednesday, we will finish this village. All right. It has been a pleasure. Please hit like, please hit subscribe. Mondays, I'm in Windrose, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Of course, Wednesdays, Tainted Grail. Fridays, Enshrouded, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Thank you.